Hello and welcome to day 57 of Yoga for Dad. This is for my dad in memory of my dad to bring awareness to mental health and addiction. So for today's Yoga for Dad, we're just going to do a 10-minute yoga sequence just to wake up the body. And we'll start in the seated position. We'll start by noticing our sits bones making contact with the mat, elongating our spine. Maybe our left hand is cradling our right, thumbs gently touching. Dipping your chin just slightly, just to elongate the back of your neck. Closing your eyes or a soft gaze. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. And just noticing your breath. Noticing the expansion of your abdomen as you inhale. And then the emptying out as you exhale. Allow your breath to be that anchor throughout your practice today. Always being able to come back to your breath as your focal point. We're going to bring right ear to right shoulder. And then walk your left hand out to the side. And bring your head back to neutral. Left ear to left shoulder, and then walking your right hand out to the side. And then bringing your hand back and gently allowing your chin to fall towards your chest, elongating the back of your neck. And then bringing your head up, gaze up to the sky, and allow yourself to release your jaw, so opening up your mouth just slightly. And then come back to neutral, facing forward. We're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together in Baddha Konasana. And then gently walk your hands towards the front. And then release your head down. And then bring yourself back up. We're going to come into tabletop. Let's just do a couple cat-cow here. Before we get into cat-cow, just making sure that your shoulders are lined up with your wrists and your hips are lined up with your knees. So breathing in, your belly button comes towards the mat. Gaze is up to the sky. And then breathing out, cat. So belly button comes towards your spine. Breathing in. And then breathing out. And let's come back to neutral. We're going to come up into our down dog. Pedaling out. Bring your right leg up, bending your knee, opening up your hips. And then bring knee to nose, rounding the back, and then kick that leg back up. And then swing your foot in between your hands. We're in a high runner's lunge here. And then let's release that left knee down and let's come right into half split. Bring your torso very tall and then hinging at the waist. And then coming into our pyramid pose. And then bring your left foot to meet your right. Still hip width apart. Come into a halfway lift. And then forward fold. And then bending your knees, pushing into your feet as you come up into standing. Hands are going to come overhead. Breathing in and then releasing your right arm down as you come up and over towards your right side. And then bring both arms up overhead. And then release your left arm down, come up and over towards your left. And then bringing both arms up overhead and giving yourself a little baby back bend, maybe interlacing your hands behind your back and pushing your hands away from your body. Maybe bending your elbows just a little bit. And then releasing, bring your arms up overhead again, breathing in, and then breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift, forward fold. Plant your hands, come into a plank. And then we're going to lower ourselves all the way down. And then push up into cobra. And then bring your toes under as you push yourself up into downward facing dog. Breathing in and releasing out. Bring your left leg up, bending your knee, opening up your hip. And then bring knee to nose, kick your leg up, and then swing that foot in between your hands, coming up into a high runner's lunge. And then releasing your right knee down and coming into that half split on this side. Making your torso very straight and long and then hinging at the waist to whatever point feels good. And then pushing yourself up into pyramid. So your hips are still hip width apart. Your feet are still hip width apart. Squaring your hips off to the front of the mat. So maybe pushing your left hip back and bringing your right hip forward just slightly. Releasing your head, releasing your neck. And then bringing your right foot to your left, bringing your toes together. I'm going to swing up into chair pose. And then bring yourself up into standing. And then hands come to heart center. By your side, rolling your shoulders back. Hands are going to come up overhead. Breathing in, forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold. Coming into plank. And you can go into a flow if you like. And when you're here at down dog, we'll meet at down dog. Taking a couple breaths here. And then releasing your knees down, bringing your big toes together, opening up, and then sinking down into child's pose. Maybe walking your hands towards the front of the mat just a little bit to open up the middle of your back. And then coming up into a seated position. We're going to bring our right leg over, our left leg over our right. And if you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out, or you can leave it tucked under. We're just going to do a little twist. So bring your right arm up and then twisting to the left, looking over your left shoulder. And then we'll switch sides. So whatever you did on the one side, you can do it on the other side. Bring your left arm up, hooking it onto your right knee and looking over your right shoulder. Breathing in and releasing out. Coming back to face forward, coming back into a comfortable seated position, eyes gently closed, coming back to your breath. Allowing the muscles around your eyes, your mouth, your ears to relax. Coming back to your focus. Maybe you can take this feeling that you've created today during your short practice today throughout your day, throughout your week. Coming back to this feeling when you need to. Just sending out gratitude for sharing this practice with me and with each other. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today in this other episode of Yoga for Dad. If you are enjoying this, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again tomorrow.